Oh, hello Fortnite fans, and welcome to the 50 Drops at the Underworld. The Underworld is home to the god of the dead, Hades. Hades has three phases when you're fighting him. The first two are eliminating his guards, but on the third phase, you actually fight him, which he has the powers of basically Raz from Chapter 2, Season 6, which is very terrifying. When you defeat Hades, you get the Hades Harbinger SMG, the Chains of Hades, which was kind of vault during this video, and the Aspect of Siphon, which allowed you to siphon people when they got fully killed. And also a Flowberry Fizz for some reason when you kill them. The Underworld wasn't always the Underworld. It used to be Ritzy Rivera, but due to Season 2, it got changed. Before we get into the games, I gotta mention this series is inspired by Luke DeNotable's 100 drop series and his 20 drops. Now that we got all of that out of the way for the Underworld, let's get into game number 1. Number 1, and I didn't really get a really good landing spot, so I landed near the bridge, so it was already not turning out good. And to mention, we did this during the airbending, so a lot of the mythic stuff were gone, but there were Olympian chests, and airbending was kind of my favorite out of all of them, but I did loot this. Then we found this monkey. Keep in mind, this monkey comes back a little bit later. Then we went to go fight the boss, and this boss is kind of terrifying, because it's basically Raz, but kind of weaker, but I almost died, but I also just died because of powers. But the Dorito did eventually get to revive me, but he kind of sneaked up on us, and somehow I lived this. I don't know, but I ate the banana, but then we got jumped after defeating him. I thought it was just this one person. Nuh-uh, it's the monkey from the behind. And the Dorito did not last long afterwards. He rushed in, but he tried his best, but it didn't work out. So let's get on to game number 2. Game number 2, and we jump this guy, and then we find some more people around the POI using the fire bending. And then we actually go proceed to fight the boss, which was not too hard. Then we heard some people in the basement, so we went to go deal with them. This guy kept running, but we eventually got him. But then his teammate killed us with water bending, which is really overpowered. So let's get on to game number 3. Game 3, and I kind of missed the POI, but that's alright, because no one else landed here, basically. So we just kind of killed the boss and his guards. Then we went over to Servius, killed him, and then didn't really have any troubles until we left. And then we got jumped by water bending. Game 4, and if you're wondering why the audio is really low, it's because my voice could be heard, so I lowered down the audio a lot. Also, why are there just random lawn chairs and sofa? Because look at this, there's just a random sofa and TV here. I guess it just is there, but alright. We got jumped, we defeated the boss, so you already know a battalion team, and then we dealt with them. And by dealt by them, we just kind of ran away, because nuh-uh. We didn't want to deal with them, but they didn't know how to leave us alone. So, they found us and killed us. So let's get on to game number 5. Game number 5, and I'm kind of dead, but my teammates do eventually kill him, but the Dorito dies. So I just kind of go over and grab them down while they revive. And also brought some Flowberry. But then the team from Grim pushed, like always. 2 of us died, but the Dorito eventually got out and rebooted us. Then it was a 3v3, so you already know what happened. We won the game, getting our first wins in the drops video. On the game number 6. Game 6, and we're already dead. Master Chief, why do you have Boba Fett's battling? Game 7, and I'm dead, but the Rio did eventually get the medallion, but other people showed up, so he got out of there. And then he went to reboot me, and this is way later on, and yeah, I'm dead, and then the Dorito is alive, but he did not last long. Yeah, the 2 frames per second shows he dead. Game 8, and I forgot to record earlier, but I'm dead anyway, so the Dorito had to get out of there before he died. But he rebooted me, yippee. Then, cabbages. Then I got this nice rock kill. And then it was the last couple of people, so I used the rock, and we basically killed these 2, leaving one other dude left, which I got killed, but the Rito clutched up and got the win for us, getting the second win of the Underworld. On to game number 9. Wow, game 9's missing completely. Game 10 and stuff. Oh yeah, we haven't fought him yet, I just realized that. I thought it was deeper. Look, it's a kitty. What you doing? Oh fuck. The Rock. With the Rock. Let's go. The Rock was killed by the Rock. Let's go. Game 11. Unknown killed the boss, but I was dead. But he did get the car. And then he had to go reboot.
Just edit like a drunk of fucking, again, Souls just nibbling on thunder. Oh shit!
And then some people skybase. I wanted to shoot them, but they shot back.
Wait, no, there's.
Then I died, leaving Unknown by himself.
What? No, it ain't.
And game 12's already done. Game 13. Game 13, and I'm a cat again, but I'm on my last life. Game 14, and it did not turn out good. The Rito's dead, but I'm alive. And I reboot him, but that does not last for long because we went to Grim Gate and immediately got third party. So let's get on to game number 15. What to do? Game 15, and we fight the guards, and oh wait, we're dead. Game 16, can it go any better? Well, already I got a kill, but I'm dead. Also, haven't you noticed I die a lot and then my teammates are always alive? Weird. Yeah, it's really weird. Then I got rebooted because I'm alive now, and then we went to the little vault, got some loot, and the Rito got one of his favorite NPCs, for reasons, don't ask about it. And then it was the final last people, and these shields saved me from getting hit a lot, so I gotta take these minis. Then we pushed in, and then killed the final person. Which, you know, that means we got another win. On to game number 17. Yeah, game 17 did not go well. I got killed by the Terminator through a tree. Game 18, and we knocked down the statue, so the Rito gave me the look. And then we defeated the boss, and then the Rito kind of got jumped, so I got his card and rebooted, but I got killed at Fencing Fields. And the Rito did not last long. On to game 18. Game 19, ooh, what's this in the corner? And we're dead. Game 21, and we're fighting Hades, which, at this point, we kind of know what to do. And we killed him. And oh yeah, there's 0-point dashes once you go in the water. Very helpful for movement. And we're dead once we go into Grim Gate. Game 22, and I landed at the Underworld, but it was busy, so I went over to this building and got a little bit of a limiting chest. Then I headed back, but it was very busy, so I just decided to loot up. And I have a gold burst. That's gonna come in handy later. Then I was shown behind these boxes, and then a John Wick showed up, so I killed him before he could kill me. Then I basically did nothing for the rest of the match except hide. And this guy almost jumped me, but I actually managed to kill him. This actually gave me a heart attack when he showed up. Then it was the final dude, and I have a gold burst. What do you think's gonna happen? Of course, I won, because gold SMG is the best. Skelly 3, and I'm a skeleton. And yeah, it did not last long, so let's get on to Skelly 4. Game 24, and we killed Hades with ease, because she's not actually that bad. But then we just kind of chilled for most of the match, because we did not do much. Then it was the final teams, and then there's a guy hiding behind this wall, and the Rito eventually scared him off. But eventually, Storm came in, and a medkit was not enough to save him from the storm. Yeah, game 25 did not last long. We got killed by the Pizza Man. Game 26, and we take the boss down as usual, but as soon as we leave the POI, we get jumped, and also get attacked by pings. So let's get on to Game 27. Game 27, I'm a slurp man in kinda slurpy waters, and also this guy was trying to throw rocks at me, but I escaped. And then we just proceeded to kill everyone at the POI, and then the storm came, but we still killed the boss to get the medallion. Then our mistake of pushing this little vault thing and we died. Game 28, Rockwell and Hades, and they're dead, and then the Dorito fizzed all over me. Yeah, then we just jam-trapped it up the hill, no problem, and then I could have won this, but my shotgun didn't fire. Just remember to take safety off, kids, because you may need to win a Fortnite match. I'm the meat man, and the Rito is dead, but I am the meat man. And we're dead. Game 30, and oh yeah, you can get on these roofs. Also, I thought I used another weapon, but I used airbending, but he's dead. Then, other people activated the boss, and that was no good. They didn't even realize, but I revived the Rito after they knocked him. And then, everyone was dead. Anyways, let's go to the Breaking Bad van. Pretty sure this is what this is, because pretty much very similar to what it is. Fortnite, do a collab, please. Yeah, and then the final dudes were airbending, so they gave away their positions. So, we completely took them off the planet of the Earth, getting us another win on the game 31. Game 31, and is for tradition, is could we get a back-to-back win? Kaboom, and that is a straight up no, we cannot. Game 32, and I'm the Midas, which actually kind of has some lore here since he got locked up. But the storm was coming, so we had to get out of there. But we got jumped, and I couldn't grab the Rito's card in time, so now I'm just a solo. And then I kind of just panicked here, because I almost killed this dude, and then I panicked, and then I got rocked, and then immediately killed. So let's get on to Game 32. Game 34, this is my favorite spot in the POI. There's a chance of a chest and a 100% chance of the limping chest, which both spawned. Then we killed the boss, stabby stabby. And oh yeah, the airbending can go on water. Most of you probably know that, but it can go on the water. And a bike is very helpful. Then we pushed the bunker people, which actually turned out good in our favor. And then we went to hide, and I died. But the Reno had a really good fighting chance against these dudes, which he actually took it, and actually won the game. So let's get on to Game 35. Yeah, once we made it out of Underworld, we did not last long. Game 40, and you're basically almost done. You have 10 more games until you finish, so please enjoy the rest of it. And this guy got conflict, but I went down home and killed him. And then we fight Hades. And in between of this, we basically did nothing, so hooray. Then we pushed a team, which was not a good idea. So on to Game 41. Game 41, and I go to my favorite little landing spot and get my favorite shotgun this season. And then I just go down and just kind of murder everybody there, because I am the god of death. And then my dog just fizzes all over the place. Silly little Servius. And then we can basically just murder everyone, because god of death. That's kind of the thing. Then we go kill my imposter version of Servius. He's kind of scared because he can do spin dash, which is kind of scary. But this guy thought he could escape death. Nah, I just go through the bubble and kill him. And then, yeah, my loot is just way too powerful for the god of death. And then this guy thought he could escape, but my hunger said otherwise, so I murdered him and got the Ares medallion. And then we killed these dudes just for fun. And then my dog went in for the final 2 kills, because, you know, he's my guard dog, so he went to protect me. So let's get on to Game 42. Game 42, we reversed the roles, but this time Servius couldn't get the #1 victory royale. Game 43, and we fight Hades, but it almost becomes sour, because I almost died, and the Reno almost died. But he clutched up and got the medallion. And then we just kind of went to Grimgate, killed the people there, got the medallion. Great day. And then we went to the bunker. And then this final dude kept running away from us for 2 minutes straight. And then we finally caught him, getting us another victory royale on Game 34. Game 44, and I have some pumpkin. This may have demised us because it's not Halloween yet. On to Game 45. Star Wars, 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 Star Wars. Game 47, we had a full squad. Also remember when clingers were in the game? Yeah, I do too, but they were way too powerful to exist. Then our teammate kinda got killed while trying to get the reboot guys, but ended up needing a reboot themselves. Then the squad as Hades is way easier, but it's a debate of who gets the items, so yay. Then we killed Servius, and then just kind of emoted, and then went off, and then became props. Okay, I honestly do not know what's going on anymore, but we're props now. Then it's final circle, and we find some dudes, and I see someone behind the wall. So I go in, slide in with my shotgun, and immediately get us the win. So let's get on to Game 48. Game 48, and the only notable thing was killing this person, because that's really all that happened with like 2 other eliminations. Then we got jumped as soon as we left the Underworld, so there was not much to talk about. So let's get on to Game 49. Game 50, and we're a full squad of Hades. But the POI was pretty busy, but they had no idea we were the kings of the dead. But we did get out of there because it was really busy, but we did eventually reboot. And also, the yacht's just gone. And then we got what was rightfully ours from the people who stole it from us. And then we just kinda chilled. Again, we're props. I don't know why. We just like to. Oh yeah, the twins died to get each other in Storm. So, but we did get their cards and eventually reboot them. And then it was the last couple of teams. They had no idea what they were messing with. They had 4 kings of the dead going after it. But I was the final one who put the final blow with a headshot right on the final dude, getting us the last win of the drops. So now let's get on to the final verdict. Well, that's the end of the 50 drops at the Underworld. Currently, we have 11 wins and 351 eliminations at this POI. This POI is pretty nice and probably one of my favorite from the Chapter 5 Season 2 POIs that we got this season. Hopefully it stays for Chapter 5 Season 3, because I still have no idea what's happening in that season, but I know it's Apocalypse and it's going to be wrecked. So, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time, Fortnite fans.